And welcome, everybody, to Salted Playground Comic Book Movie Review Podcast. That's our new theme song, everybody.
That's a nightmarish from some TV show called Dreaming Mary. If you know what that is, email in.
Because we don't. We just put it into YouTube search, Nightmarish. Because we try to find a good new theme song. Because we're trying to be more professional now. We have actually now put on headsets. Well, at least you have. I have earphones. Because I am poor, I can only afford one headset.
Yeah, I hate earphones.
Yeah, he does. So I got him a headset. Not special. I had one lying around and plugged it in. So, anyway, yes, comic book movie review. That is our new theme song, and I think it set the tone. I think Danny the intern will love it when he's transcribing. Because I don't even know what language that is. Is that Japanese?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say yes. I don't know. Do we have the lyrics here?
I don't know. Nagahino kagaro sotojito namorazi samite. That translates to, the heat haze of this long day appears to put me to sleep gently, quietly. And then the next line translates to, as if this black vacancy became somewhat a little gentler to me. Silently drowning, rising bubbles, just like fluttering, desertly waiting, I'm filled with blueness in this fragrant sin. Ooh, fragrant sin. Is that the new Johnny Depp smell? Fragrant sin?
Johnny Depp smell?
Yeah, you know, his new perfume.
I didn't know he had a line.
Well, you know about Tarkin's line, right? It's called Imperial.
It's called Fear. Rule through fear.
It's called the Tarkin Doctrine. By Tarkin.
What does it smell like? Terror.
Terror.
Does it help you get chicks? Nope.
Makes them flee for their lives. All right. Anyway, so
put it on before I have to meet with my subordinates.
Except for Vader, that damn breathing apparatus makes it so he can't smell it. I'll get him one day. You'll get him as you get out the back to tank. Hey Vader! Oh God, Tarkin!
I'm not decent. Yes. No, you are not. What happened? Were you in a fire of a sort?
Lava fire. What? How'd you survive? Well, I just kind of sat on the edge for a while.
Just kind of hung out there, screaming in anguish.
For about, I don't know, a good couple months, because Coruscant to Mustafar, travel time-wise, by light speed, is several weeks. I want you to know that. I know these rules now because I run Star Wars RPG and it has travel times. So Palpatine, since that, on Coruscant, had to go to Mustafar. Vader was there for several weeks, burning alive.
How did he spend the time on his lightspeed travel there?
Solitaire.
Several weeks worth of solitaire? That's almost anticlimactic.
Maybe he was go fishing with Tarkin. I don't know. They were friends.
Yeah, they were.
They were both from like the same quadrant almost. Because I think in Tarkin's book is like, isn't it? Who would have guessed that two people from the outer rim would be ruling the galaxy? Like they're like super best friends. Anyway, so this has nothing to do with our comic book movie. Our comic book movie, of course, was Batman 66.
Yeah, I wanted to round out our live-action Batman films.
Batman?
Batman. The plural of Batman is Batman.
I don't think it is.
It's a flock of Batman.
I think it was the League of Batman in, oh dear God in heaven. What was that? I don't know when. No, it was, yeah, it was no, it might have been the Batman. I'm like trying to remember what it was in Red Sun, all the people that follow Batman. Was it just the Batman?
I don't remember, yeah.
Jason Bateman? Not related either. But anyway, so how was this movie, Jacob?
Well, it was Batman. It was Adam West Batman. So, Whiplash, I'd say. Because we're coming off of this after Batman v Superman. So, I don't know if we could, it's time for some
America.
I was about to say, time for some product placement? What the hell was that?
So, if you feel like you're not patriotic enough, that you're not doing your duty as a goddamn American citizen, maybe it's time to drink Mountain Dew USA. Get some of that red, white, and blue in your veins, and get also diabetes because it's sugary. And what's more American than diabetes? Nothing. And especially when you can't pay for it.
I'm sure they'll appreciate that.
Not actually sponsored by
How much sugar is
Pepsi.
in there? Let me take a look at this.
Probably not. 27 grams. I've had 4 of these today.
How many grams of sugar are in a candy bar?
Well, you see, Jacob, the ingredients are carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup. That's the next one. I think it's only 100 calories, though, Jacob. It can't be that bad for me.
Yeah, that's 10 more grams of sugar than a Hershey's candy bar.
Jacob, only 100 calories per can. It can't be that bad. Just gotta read the calories, man. It's
all about calories.
It's all about calories. What's sugar ever do to anybody? Nothing. Exactly. Maybe get a sugar high. I don't know what this voice is.
I don't know what that voice is either.
This is my voice now. Yum 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 yum. What is that?
Somebody's gonna take this. I think you had enough.
That's what happens when America courses through your veins, brother.
You're Hulk Hogan.
What would be more America than Hulk Hogan representing Mountain Dew USA? You better get it at the store, brother. It's limited time only.
That's actually not a half bad Hulk Hogan.
I know, because it's really easy. Hulk Hogan's not hard. Except for in that video, brother. You know about that, right? The Hulk Hogan sex video? I would never watch it.
I know it, but yeah.
But you know it exists, right?
Yeah.
You know of it. I'm not asking have you watched it thoroughly, made notes, talked about it to the world. And this is what I believe his dong stands for in the greater film.
I graded his technique and his enthusiasm on my 10-point scale.
Well, how would he score?
Very enthusiastic technique. He could be better.
That's harsh, brother.
He's been around for a while. He should know how to do it.
Well, he has a mustache. That's all you need. Everyone knows that.
Anyway,
Batman.
Yeah, Batman. The whiplash of going from Batman v Superman to Adam West. So, Batman.
I wouldn't know.
Directed by Leslie H. Martinson. Produced by William Dozer. Written by Lorenzo Semple. Starring, of course, Adam West, Burt Ward, and then Lee Merriweather, Cesar Romero, Burgess Meredith, and Frank Gorshin.
Shh. Oh, that's right. I turned this volume down.
Mr. Wayne is not at home, sir.
Too bad. I'll get my revenge later. Right now I'll settle for cash. Where's the safe?
My duties do not include aiding and abetting thievery.
Oh, no?
I see. This way, sir.
Who's that old lady?
Madam.
I have no
What
idea.
are you now? Blow your head off? Where's the safe?
Over there.
All right, so that's Cesar Romero,
Poor little.
guys. Just want to let you know. I looked him up.
For those of our audience who weren't alive in the 60s.
Yeah, I mean, probably none of our audience. I assume all our audience is young, hip people. Oh, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing either.
That old ditty.
Anyway, we start off with Batman and Robin getting a tip that the the Commodore actually, is in danger.
The Commodore?
The Commodore.
Oh, my.
Batman and Robin, they move in high circles.
Does he have a Hanukkah? That sounds like some made-up Jewish holiday. Monocle.
He does not.
That is disappointing. I had to ask Jacob these things because we're trying a new dynamic now where I don't watch the movie. He tells me what happens.
It's interesting. Anyway.
Very drone, very drone.
Anyway.
What is Mark? Look at Mark Hamill's face. What is that? Look at that. Do you see that?
Yeah, I can see it. Again, this is an audio medium.
There's a video that says the Joker, Mark Hamill, and his voice is like his voice is paused. His face is paused in the weirdest way. It looks like he just finished. Maybe I don't know.
Really?
That's the vinegar strokes. That's Mark Hamill's vinegar strokes. Anyway,
You see that? You see how the last name for Alfred's actor is Napier?
oh shit, dude,
That's some next level stuff right there.
was Alfred Joker the whole time? Did he kill Bruce Wayne's parents? Oh shit, man.
Do you ever see the Joker and Alfred in the same place?
Beyond this clip, right here.
Beyond this clip we have, of course.
Behind this video evidence. No, do you think we should call up Alex Jones? Do we got a scoop for him?
I think we might.
My mom didn't know who Alex Jones was. I made an Alex Jones reference. My brother got it.
I mean, your mother's better off.
but Jake, where have all the men gone? I want to do that. This is the power I have now, guys. I can just look up Alex Jones. Where is this? No, Alex Jones. Funny? There you go. Gay frogs. I forgot about the gay frogs. You know about the gay frogs, right?
No.
Oh my god, this shit is hilarious.
If you're a new listener, just type in Pentagon tested gay bomb on Iraq. They didn't consider using it. They've used it on our troops. In Vietnam, they'd spray PCP on the troops, Jacob's Ladder. You think PCP Some horse tranquilizer or something? They got stuff that'll whack your brain permanently. Brain chips in the troops. They give the troops special vaccines that are really nanotech that already re-engineer their brains. Now, there it is, the gay bomb. Look it up for yourself. I mean, this is what they're... What do you think tap water is? It's a gay bomb, baby. And I'm not saying people didn't naturally have homosexual feelings. I'm not even getting into it, quite frankly. I mean, give me a break. You think I'm like, oh, shocked by it, so I'm up here bashing it because I don't like gay people? I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand?
That turn the friggin' frogs gay. That's Alex Jones, people, for all of you who didn't know. If you want to know more about Alex Jones, go to YouTube, Alex Jones. Don't watch any of his actual stuff because it's way too long, not funny. Just look for his funny shit, like this. Or there's another one where he says that they put Prozac in the ocean, and that caused the shrimp to commit suicide. They just swim right up to the birds and beg them to eat them.
Beg?
Beg the birds to eat the shrimp. This is Alex Jones, my friend. He is amazing, and he is insane. Anyway, back to Batman.
Back to the start.
Yeah, this is a whole new level of ADHD, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you've gone mad with power.
We got the feeling. We got the power.
Anyway, Batman and Robin, they use the Batcopter to go out to the Commodore's yacht. This is, of course, the scene where we get the famous shark repellent.
The bat shark repellent?
The bat shark repellent.
Does it repel bat sharks?
It's a shark repellent for bats. Men.
Okay. Yeah, no, when someone says the bat shark repellent, you're like, so it repels bat shark? Bat shark's a thing? No. Bat, shark repellent. Oh, okay. I get it now. Bat brand shark repellent. By Batco. Batman products. By Wayne Enterprises.
That's interesting.
I'll just put that under my hat from the next story. Look, he has the hat. He has the foil hat. Isn't that amazing?
In audio medium.
I'm sorry. Let's turn this away from that. Let's just not have that anymore.
Is this going to escalate to where we're just like watching TV now? And
we could do that. If anyone wants us to do riff tracks, we can do that. Unfortunately, all the audio of the movie will be involved too, so that might get us in trouble.
You think? Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Anyway, they head back to the commissioner and they find out that they were tipped off.
Is that Shang Tsung explaining the science of Mass Effect 2?
I don't know about that first part, but...
It looks like Shang Tsung, doesn't it?
It's Michio Kaku.
Yeah, Shang Tsung.
Nah, I don't think that's correct.
Oh, they all look alike.
If you say so.
I do say so.
Anyway, the commission. They find out that they were tipped off by United Underworld, a coalition of Gotham supervillains consisting of the Joker, Penguin, Riddler, and Catwoman. We know this isn't the modern day because if people can avoid working with the Joker, they go out of their way to do that.
Yeah, this is back in the simpler days, and the Joker was just a small-time criminal. This is not the days of Alan Moore's Joker.
Or official diplomat to Iran.
When did that happen?
I don't remember, but I know it did happen.
During the Iran-Contra scandal? I knew it did.
Yeah, we can all not forget the time when the Joker was the diplomat for Iran and dicked around.
Come on, Joker. Now, Joker, you need to stop doing that. No longer be the diplomat. Do that for the old Gipper.
It was a death in the family.
Death in the family?
Yeah.
Oh, a death. Oh, yeah, no, that was a death in the family. Yeah, sorry. I was mixing up my deaths of the family storylines. I was like, yeah, no.
Here is Ayatollah Khomeini appointing Joker his position.
Let's see if I can get the Ayatollah's voice correct. I have a position in my government.
He just looks like Sean Connery, okay? He doesn't sound like him.
I have a position in my government. A position for you. That's what Sean Connery laughs. Anyway.
See, here's the Joker. I don't know if you can...
Yeah, that was when Jason Todd died. Look at his chin. Look at that chin.
He could cut cans open with that. I don't know if you could... These panels are weird. I am proud to speak for the great Islamic Republic of Iran. That country's current leaders and I have a lot in common. Insanity and a great love of fish.
Isn't Iran landlocked? Doubly landlocked?
I'm pretty sure Iran's landlocked. That doesn't mean they can't love fish.
Is that a sexual thing?
It is a sexual thing.
Ooh,
Let me have a look.
But anyway, back to Batman, Jacob. We're getting off track.
Oh, really? You're going to lecture me about getting off track?
Yes, I am. Again, I don't know what this voice is, but...
No, Iran is nowhere close to landlocked.
It's definitely landlocked.
You see those blue countries that landlock it? Anyway.
So just to let you know, so no one, emails in and goes, Christian, you're a fucking dumbass who doesn't know geography. Yes, Iran is not landlocked. I am sorry.
Never let it be said that...
Give me a map. I can tell you what country that is generally Southeast Asia and some of the stands that mix up. But yeah, off the top of my head, I was just like, I didn't get dooba.
Off the top of your head, you were whatever that was?
I was Italian. They don't know the geography.
Italians, of course, famous for their ignorance.
Well, they elected Mussolini.
Then to be even more fair, in the end, they wound up killing him and pissing on his corpse.
Italians are only good at two things: pasta and pizza. That's why we beat them in World War II. That's why they got beat by Ethiopia. When you get beat by an African country and you have better technology than them,
that was the problem the first time they fought Ethiopia. Ethiopia was on par. That's why they were steamrolled in World War II, because Ethiopia had let their forces lay fallow.
Well, you know how you're supposed to do military rotations. Mm-hmm. You raise a crop of guns, you raise a crop of tanks, and then one year you let the military lie fallow.
Yeah, that's how you beat the military-industrial complex. You let it lie fallow.
Otherwise, you milk the military too much, and then eventually it's no good.
Yeah,
it's no good.
So you ruin it.
you ruin all future military if you keep planting military. That everybody was correct. All that was truth. That's how military works.
Anyway, the villains of Gotham have equipped a new weapon called it's a dehydrator that sucks all the water out of people, turning them to dust.
That sucks.
And because this is the 60s, it's not played as horrifyingly...
It's comical?
As horrifying as that would actually be.
So you're saying Batman Begins ripped off of Batman 66?
Maybe a little. Yeah, actually, yeah.
Christopher Nolan, David Goyer, just unoriginal hacks. You heard it here first, folks. Salty Playground fully backs the idea. Christopher Nolan, David Goyer, hacks. We'll have none of it. We'll have none of it at all.
Anyway.
Y'all in my grandstanding?
The Penguin has a submarine, of course, made to resemble a penguin.
Oh yeah, he's the Penguin. When he got named the Penguin, he went, all right, now it is time for me to do all things Penguin.
You think is that how Batman finds him? He goes, who just purchased a lot of penguin-themed merchandise?
Oh, I never thought about it, but yeah, I do. I mean, what about it? So I'm going to call you the Penguin now.
I don't know what you're doing.
The Penguin voice.
Anyway, there's 3 pirate henchmen: Bluebeard, Morgan, and Quetch.
Well, I got the Bluebeard reference because obviously he's a wife killer. But, I mean, to be fair, those bitches were also asking for it, going in rooms they shouldn't have been in. And, Captain Morgan, I mean, what else is there to say about rum?
You don't want to get murdered, stay out of the murder room?
He says, hey, you can totes go in any room ever, except for that one room. It's like God in Garden of Eden. I'm not comparing God to a mass murderer. But if I were, I'd say him and Bluebeard, very similar. You can have anything in this garden except for that tree. Don't eat that tree. You can walk into any room in this house, wife. Just don't go in that room. You want what? Both cases? Both cases. They did those things and died. So am I saying God is Bluebeard? No, I'm not. But there are similarities.
But in the Garden of Eden, there was a wise cracking, reptile. You said
he's
not.
Wisecracking?
Who was? I have a different version of the Bible than you.
You got the Ebonics Bible?
It's jive. He wisecracks.
I can't even do an impression of that. I'm sorry.
You can't do a wisecracking. You can't do a wisecracking serpent from the Garden of Eden. That's not in your wheelhouse. Wow, you suck at this.
Oh shit.
Why'd you go for the first one? That's not correct. That's the one you want. Nope. So we're just going to get off this page. Anyway.
What? I have no clue what's about to happen, guys. This could be really good or really bad for all of us.
Oh my god.
You ready for this? Oh, it doesn't say it. That's sad. Oh, okay. That's not as good as I thought it was going to be. Anyway, continue. You may continue.
Are you sure? You sure there's not something else you want to dick around with?
Well, yeah, but that's when you leave. You think I'm joking.
He's trying to find something more pleasurable than this film.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Anyway.
Why are you holding your pad upside down?
It's easier on the cord.
That doesn't sound correct.
Yeah, no. See, this is all wrong. This is all wrong.
You're some sort of barbarian. You know that, right?
Yeah, I'm not speaking Greek.
Yeah, bar. If you didn't know, that's why we call them barbarians. Is the Greeks heard people that weren't speaking Greek and went, wow. All they're saying is bar.
The Greeks, you might not know. Kind of, sort of elitist.
Kind of, sort of.
Kind of, sort of.
They were so elitist that they didn't even like their own people. Oh, you're a Theban. No, that's quite quaint. Yes, that's how the Greeks were talking back then.
like elite Englishmen. A Theban. You mean a peasant, of course.
I'm a Spartan.
You mean a thug?
Yeah.
Some sort of violent person who would know what to do with a woman if you fell a penis into her vagina.
Accurate.
Sad but true.
Sad but true. Spartans, if you didn't know, their wedding ritual was the wife had to dress like a man because they were so vigorously into dudes that if they did not have their wives look like dudes on their first night, they'd be like, well, I don't know what's going on.
They had to be tricked into heterosexual sex.
Yes.
That's how dedicated they were to man on man. So
but, for the propagation of the species, you have to, as everyone knows, it's just to have kids, the best sex with dudes.
So somebody's got to help keep those helots down.
Exactly.
And, as your coming of age ritual, go kill a couple. Surely there'll never be an uprising.
Surely nothing. Surely they can't be serious. I am serious. They're only sure.
Anyway. The Batman and Robin go back to the buoy, and it turns out the yacht was just a projection. And they are trapped there, and missiles are on their way.
Oh, shit.
Because this is 66, and nothing that gets people laughing than the threat of nuclear annihilation by missiles.
Well, Jacob, you have to remember, nuclear annihilation back then was like our terrorist jokes now.
So they
Allahu Akbar.
So they managed to destroy 2 of the missiles, but for the last one, a passing porpoise bravely sacrifices itself and intercepts the last one, getting blown up.
I'm starting to think you didn't watch this movie.
No. Type it in.
All right. What am I typing in here?
I don't know. Porpoise saves Batman?
Porpoise saves Batman. Holy shit. The best of 1996 Batman Bruce Wayne.
The shark repellent bat spray.
A routine question. Have you recently sold any war surplus submarines, and if so, to whom?
Salt and corrosion. The infamous old enemies of the crime fighter. Here, take my bat radio. I looked it up this morning. That class of missile receives on a wavelength of 164.1. I'd say the odds against it would make even the most reckless gambler cringe. True, I did think I'd spotted it out of the corner of my eye.
Let's go. But inconspicuously. Through the window.
True. It was noble of that animal to hurl himself into the path of that final torpedo. He gave his life for ours.
See?
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
What?
Nevertheless,
That happened.
shall we give this matter further consideration over dinner tonight?
He's not Batman. He's James Bond in the 60s.
Basically.
Ah.
So now that I proved that I was right, I don't know why you believe that didn't happen.
Because I believe whenever I don't see something you see, you lie about it. Because I've been proven that way several times.
That's a fair assumption.
You have an excellent point. I know you, Jacob. That's why we're friends.
Anyway.
Because you lie to me constantly. Ooh, top 10 evil movie laughs.
Anyway, they successfully escape from the buoy, when Catwoman,
Catman, of course, was from the Fairly Odd Parents. That was Adam Smith. The guy that wrote the foundations of free market capitalism. He was of course in the Fairly Odd Parents movie. Adam West's character in Fairly Odd Parents. Catman. Whoa. I don't know what's happening anymore.
Oh my god. This has not been this is bad.
What?
We're not doing well on this.
I think we're doing. I think this episode's going to be huge. I'm doing the Bernie Sanders arm movements while trying to talk like Trump. That's weird. That'd be a monster competition. Bernie Trump.
Donald Sanders?
Colonel Donald Sanders.
Colonel Donald Sanders?
He also sells fried chicken on the side. That's how he got into politics.
He's a businessman. He's going to run the country like a business.
You know, there are 12 herbs and spices that are secrets to running the country. I don't know what that voice was either.
Some sort of sinister criminal.
You know, there are 12 herbs and...
In the end, when the anime protagonist breaks into the land of the super...
Did you see all the anime Wendy stuff?
Yes.
Have you seen the one where Wendy is getting banged by the Burger King?
I haven't.
And he's like, I can't remember. It was something like, do you like this? And she goes, I'm loving it. And he just gives a face on it like, oh!
I haven't seen that.
It's amazing.
Why? I don't even know what you're going to type in here.
Wendy gets fucked by Burger King.
Isn't it the Burger King? I miss those commercials.
Those creepy. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. That's amazing.
There's a lot of these.
What the? That's some stuff. Don't get put on lists. Nope. Oh, my.
Do you have safe search on?
Nope. Why would I ever have that? Wendy has sex with...
That's how you spell sex.
Oh, I put sec. Sex
Wendy has Security Exchange Commission with the Burger King.
With the Burger King. I'm loving it.
I'm sure our audience appreciates this. Us taking a break to Google some images.
Yep. Wait. Yes, found it. Do you like it, Wendy? I'm loving it. What? Do you enjoy this?
That wasn't worth it. That was not worth it.
That wasn't worth it. This is gonna be this episode's picture.
We have pictures now?
I can do it. I've never done it before, but that's what's happening now. I don't know if iTunes is gonna be happy with that, but fuck them. My shit.
Of course, we're on iTunes. We're of course E for everyone.
That's what the E stands for.
Yeah.
That's E for. We use the video game rating system. Oh, I like how the podcast rating system is. It's for either for everyone or no. Don't touch it.
See, it's for everyone or no one.
And we're for no one.
Yeah.
The people that watch us, you know, from the spy satellites. I'm talking to the NSA, of course. From the fluoride they've been putting in our toothpaste to be able to see us from the sky. That's the question.
You should not be surprised about finding fluoride in your toothpaste. You meant, of course, your tap water.
No, the fluoride doesn't clean in the toothpaste. It's just so that that the government can see our teeth glowing from the spy satellites.
Did they nationalize the
yes
the toothpaste?
But secretly. It was a secret nationalization. So we're nationalizing you. What? You can't. It's a secret. Don't tell anybody. What? Why?
So what's going to happen now? You're just going to put fluoride in toothpaste, but we were already doing that.
Shh. This one's special fluoride. What's different about it? Nothing.
Supplied by the government. Shut up. Stop asking questions. I'll nationalize your family. What does that mean? It's like drafting, but permanent.
I'll send you to a gulag. What?
You got to deal with the Soviets.
They get some people in Kitma. We get some people in Soviet prisons. It works out for everybody.
It's a prisoner exchange. That's not how prisoner exchange works.
Well, we had another prisoner exchange with the Soviets. I guess relationships are improving. If only. If only. Anyway, back to business.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure you just don't want to?
Do you want to hear a good joke, Jacob?
Yeah. See, I didn't think so. We're probably just gonna have to give this one a rating. I don't think you're capable.
I am capable, but I want to tell a good joke. This is Christian's Comedy Hour. You ready for this?
Not for an hour.
All right. So, I was walking through the park the other day.
Which park?
You know, the military park downtown?
Yeah.
Walking through it. Beautiful park. Love. It was actually one of the few days. It was like Friday, you know, when the sun finally came out.
You mean when it wasn't raining?
Yeah. Because we live in Indiana. So, yeah, one of the few days it wasn't raining. It was actually beautiful. Beautiful. It was nice. Walking through, and I see something weird. Apparently they added this new thing where it looks like fingers are coming out of the ground. Almost like a hand. And I was like, I flashed back. You remember Percy Shelley's Ozymandias King of Kings?
Yes.
Flashed back to that, you know, because, you know, all about that guy finding the head in the middle of the desert. So I was like, well, it's just finding a hand in the middle of the park. I'm like, what's up with that? Anyway, so I saw that. And then also what was weird is there was like a tree in the middle of it. I was like, oh, that's weird. What kind of tree is that? So I go up there. I look at the tree. I'm looking at the leaves. Looking at the bark. I'm trying to figure out what type of tree this is. And I realized where it's placed. It's right in between the fingers.
It's a palm tree.
God damn you, Jacob! Don't take away my...
I had to. I wasn't going to sit through that.
This is my new comedy style, Jacob.
You mean it's Norman? You mean you've stolen comedy stuff?
Yeah, but does he do puns? Or does he just do bad jokes that are really long? Or is there a difference?
No, there's not.
Hey, you steal from the greats, you become great, right? I didn't steal an actual joke, just the way he creates jokes. There's a difference. I'm not a joke thief.
Is it a style thief? Is that better?
Well, I have my own unique style. I'm not as good of a bullshitter. He gets more depressing. Anyway, back to you.
I don't think so.
Why not?
I don't think you're correct.
About what?
I don't know if you can handle this movie.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to look up Norm Macdonald bits.
I don't think we're going to get through this movie anywhere approaching close to time.
I think we got like 28 minutes left. 22 minutes is what I meant.
I'm talking about your ability to stay focused on this movie. And apparently not watching the movie has just shattered your mind. Sounds like you're sawing something.
Building a table. I need a table in my living room. The coffee table. Not a dinner table, of course. That'd be gauche.
Why is there a coffee table in your kitchen? Because my dining table's in my living room.
All the tables are in a sort of weird odyssey today.
My bed is in the laundry room. It's a madhouse.
I'm not coming over to his house anymore.
I don't know why I accepted the Mad Hatter's invitation.
Hey, I just gotta... I mean... what was I expecting? It was from the Mad Hatter, but it said, come for tea. I was like, what harm could come?
I said, well, he's sending me a letter. He's got a house. Maybe he's cleaned up his act. He has not.
It's still a bunch of bullshit.
He's still living with that fucking mouse.
Just catch.
I'm gonna have to stage an intervention with the Mad Hatter to help me stage the intervention for the caterpillar. His smoking habit's gone way too far.
Who are you?
See, he's shattered his mind.
I'm asking because I can't see the cataracts.
That's why he's smoking. It's got a medical dispensation.
We're worried about. I have glaucoma.
You can't sell weed in Wonderland unless it's for a medical issue, or else it's
off with your head.
Off with your head.
Little known fact:
Wonderland has exceedingly harsh drug laws. But,
I think it has harsh everything laws. To be fair,
but very low prison population.
But yeah, when you kill everybody, of course there's low prison. We didn't build a prison. Why? Because everyone that breaks the law here gets killed.
Every trial ends in the death penalty. When we have trials,
sometimes we just kill them. It's quite hilarious when they run away.
So who dispenses justice? Well, these card people, when they're not painting red roses white or white roses red. That's what your military does?
Yes.
When they're not killing people.
When they're not killing the chess people. It's a horrible civil war that's been raging for eons. Eons, we say.
Why do you use living creatures as your croquet medals? Can't you just make your own? Nope. Against the law.
If we did that, then the Jabberwock would come around, and we can't handle the Vorpal Sword when we go snicker snack.
I don't know why I vacation here.
Is this what we're doing now, or have you been reading Lewis Carroll that much? You want to talk about it?
We can talk about Alice in Wonderland.
Have you finished it yet?
A little bit. I don't read.
Oh, yeah, I finished it a little bit. I think that's more of a either or statement.
I kind of finished. When your mom asks, have you eaten all your peas? And you say, I kind of finished them, and they're all still there.
That's not that you didn't finish them.
I kind of finished them.
No. And then your mom says, you're not going to get up till you finish your peas.
That book is so boring.
And why are you reading it?
I don't know. Maybe I hate myself.
Well, I know you do, but
what does that have to do with this?
Are these connected? I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, I feel like at some point in your life, everyone should just sit down and read some Lewis Carroll.
I don't think anyone's ever said that.
I'm an innovator.
I know you're not.
Are you sure? I just said something no one's ever said. That's innovation.
Is it, though?
Kind of.
Of a roundabout manner?
Yeah, of a sort.
It's true from a certain point of view?
It's my view.
Your view is incorrect.
I don't know how you can say that.
I just did, so I think you're going to figure out how...
When we die, and we're at the pearly gates, and St. Peter lets me in because I read Lewis Carroll, and he kicks your ass down to hell...
Well, I'll just say, hey, look over there. We're right through the gates. Kick him in the shins.
I'll just say, Your Honor, have you listened to a word out of his mouth? He should be right there in hell with me. And I'll go, Jacob Brown. It's like, oh, faulty flare gun. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. Going to hell. You compared me to Bluebeard.
It's not okay.
God, unfortunately, no sense of humor.
See,
Stand-up acts in heaven have a hell of a time. Wah, wah.
See, you're in Old Testament heaven.
Jewish heaven?
Yeah.
So there should be tons of fun because the Jews are great at comedy. Look at Mel Brooks. He's a funny Jew.
As my soul was ascending, it took a left turn at Albuquerque.
Are the Marx brothers also Jews?
I believe so, yes.
That doesn't make sense. Their last name was Marx. As all we all know, all Jews are communists.
The Jew-Minati.
The Jew. No, it's called the Group of the Elder or something.
The Protocols of the Elder of Zion?
Yes. How'd you know that?
That's not important.
Are you some sort of closeted anti-Semite?
Closeted?
I'm upfront about it.
You don't know? You don't just know that off the top of your head?
Well, I mean, a lot of that just leaked from my mind like I said, like I used to know the 12 families of the Illuminati. I don't remember them anymore.
You mean
Is that a coincidence? I think not.
you've air quotes forgotten?
Yes. One of them being Lee. I remember Lee because
Because that's common as shit.
yeah, because everyone knows it's Asians. They're working too hard. There's something behind that. Sinister.
I think it's a toxic work culture.
Depends what Asian. You can't lump all Asians together, Jacob. That's racist and I won't have it. As an Asian, I am offended that you said that.
Well, yeah,
Do you like that flip I did? Anyway, back to Batman.
Once again, I don't believe so. You said that.
Yeah, but then you stopped talking about him.
I don't think we can do it.
Why not?
I don't know.
Don't believe
I do not.
in a thing called love. Listen to the rhythm of my heart.
Nope.
I believe in a thing called love.
I can't believe there's only like 30 minutes of fight scenes in the entire third season of that show.
Anyway. Well, there's a lot of messages on Facebook. So, anyway, ooh, geez, my pants are all vibrating. Ooh.
I thought you were going to wait until I left.
That's what I said. I'm a liar.
Obviously, I don't own the remote to the belt.
That was a good episode of Drew Carey Show. Remember that?
Drew Carey Show? No.
You don't remember the Drew Carey Show?
Not even a little bit.
That was a classic comic. Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks. Ohio, Ohio, Ohio. It had Craig Ferguson on it. He was Drew's boss. He was British.
I believe Craig Ferguson
Is not British in real life. He is Scottish. And as we all know, Scotland, not a part of Britain.
He can fight me over it.
Over what?
I don't know. Just in general.
He probably could. Kick your ass.
I didn't say
Kick your ass, I would.
I didn't say when.
He'll find you. Find you on the Scottish moors and deliver a beating that has not been seen since St. Finnegan beat the Irish out of the Catholics.
They got away from you.
Yes, it did. I was doing good until I tried to get specific.
Yeah.
The Irish in me is not strong enough, Jacob. I don't have enough gin in me.
Anyway, this movie ends when they rehydrate the UN Security Council.
Just pour water on the dead people?
I believe so. Something like that.
That is hilariously incorrect. That is not how that works.
Well, then how do you fix people you dehydrated into dust?
They're dead.
you don't.
You see, when that happens, they're just dead.
See, what I learned from Lilo and Stitch is that when you dehydrate something, it turns into a ball.
I learned from Lilo and Stitch that Ohana means family, and family means no one gets left behind.
And everyone needs to find their own place.
Yeah.
Including if that's with some old lady.
Everyone needs to know their fucking place in society. And some people are best served serving others most of the time unpaid.
Yeah, that's fair.
Lilo and Stitch, it's about slavery and how it's just. Very Thomas Morian, actually.
I mean, I guess technically they could have just dehydrated all of them because it's alien invasion, basically. Of almost 700 creatures.
And one was just evil.
Each one more destructive than the last.
Not always. There's one that was just like a hummingbird.
I think they all had some sort of horrible thing. I can pull up that
Like the
list.
poodle wasn't. That was just like, it liked to be pretty.
But it did extract people?
I don't remember.
I mean, fuck, there was one that could grant wishes.
Jumba.
I would never make more than one. That's what it's called, 6-2. Nope, never make more than one.
Don't know what you're talking about. Why was Jumba Russian?
Because he was a mad scientist.
And all mad scientists are Russian? That's a racist stereotype. Because, Frankenstein was German. So I think all mad scientists should be German. They should all be talking like this. Like they might have shot one twin and see if the other felt it.
How are we going to find him? Does he have a brother? A close grandmother, perhaps? Yeah, 0 series was just a test batch which had household helpers. 1 series was civic disturbances. 2 series was technological and scientific. 3 series was psychological. 4 series was military. 5 series was elemental manipulators. 6 series was battlefield or doomsday experiments with galactic implications and world-ending properties.
Oh my. Except for everyone, 65 was the best because it was really good at making sandwiches. That was its whole thing.
Let's just go through.
It's more powerful than 66. All right, except for it is lazy. What? That's its negative. Yeah, so it just likes to eat sandwiches.
Number 34, Splort, was designed to...
Are we going to go... No, you stop it right... I will smack you.
I'm going to do one from each series so I can show you that none of these were innocent. We've got Splort, number 34, designed to ruin friendships.
That's oddly specific.
That is oddly specific.
Did you like that?
Sky... No, 114, Sky Ooze, designed to destroy the ozone layer. 118, Fink, designed to betray you.
Can we go?
No, we're only at 200.
Oh, you said from each series. You said
No, fuck off.
No, come on. Let's talk about Batman.
212, too late. Designed to make you 2 hours late.
Jacob, Batman.
Let's see here. Chum, 315, designed to make people ugly.
That's odd. Jacob, Batman.
Let's see here. Tire Slasher. It's pretty self-explanatory.
Jacob, Batman. Batman.
Anyway.
I need you to be on track for this, Jacob. I've been, really on track, and I need you to get on my train.
I skipped to the very end, of course.
All right, so what are you giving it?
They rehydrated the Security Council. What the hell was that?
You can see what I was doing. I was filleting the mic. I had unhinged my jaw and then breathed in deeply.
Like Mads Mikkelsen when he's eating somebody.
Yeah.
Anyway, Batman expresses his hope to. They were all their ashes were all mixed together earlier. So when they're rehydrated, they all act in. They speak in different language than their original, and they act like in the stereotypical manner of another member. And Batman.
Well, that is good. That's what happened, as opposed to them seeing some sort of ugly, nightmarish hybrid Cthulhu creature.
Batman says that he hopes that this mixing of the minds does more good than harm, brushing over the fact that he's ruined these people for life.
He just tower babbled them, worse.
Then they leave through the
Batman
window.
Batman is more violent than God, everybody. And God is Bluebeard. Everyone knows that.
Anyway, I'll give this movie a 6 out of 10.
I know I'm going to give it 10 out of 10. It's the most perfect movie I've ever seen. But I didn't see it, so my score does not count.
I mean, it's Adam West Batman. This was 50 years ago. Our perception of Batman has changed. I know back in the day, whenever my mom or my aunt saw a cartoon version of Batman, they'd always go, "What happened to Batman? He's so violent now."
Well, yeah, because the comics changed.
Yep. And life moves on.
Life goes on like a fish in the sea, and baby, follow me, everything is alright. I'll keep you good to tuck you in it. And if you know the lyrics to this song, then you could do this bit better than me. Did you like that?
I did not. Anyway.
I was trying to look deeply into his eyes there, Bonnie.
Yeah.
I was speaking to only him.
I did not appreciate it.
Anyway, all right, so you want to lead us out for this? I'll lead us out for the next thing.
Pick your movie. That wasn't a choice.
You want to shoot for the big one? Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
All right.
It's in theaters now, everybody.
Comic book movie adaptation / in theaters now?
In theaters now is under reconstruction because I have a house that costs money. So they're going to be a lot more inconsistent because I don't get into the movie for free anymore. So they don't get ads to our 9 listeners.
9 listeners? That's where we're at?
Yeah, about there.
You mean to tell me those 180 people following us on Twitter, they're not listening in?
They're giving emotional support, which I think is good too.
You mean that healthcare podcast that's following us?
Is that a healthcare podcast following us?
We do have a healthcare podcast following us.
What is that about?
I assume they've accidentally tuned in. We were talking about AIDS, and they think that we're a healthcare podcast.
That's not. I don't even think I put AIDS into the description of that episode. Anyway,
yeah, give me 1 second here. Yeah, healthcare tech talk. They feature expert guests.
Can we be on?
I doubt it.
We're experts of the sort. Jacob, we're experts of the sort.
They just this week they had an interview with the new president of the Association for the Advancement of Instrumentation.
But we've had Jacob, a member of the Association for the Advancement of Technology by Destruction.
You fucked it up.
Yes, I did.
The Destruction Society for the Advancement of
Technology. ZFT. That, of course, is my German. What does ZFT stand for? But what if it happens if I put just ZFT? Does it come up?
Yeah.
Oh. Zerstörung durch Verschatten der Technologie. Which is German for destruction by the advances in technology. Does it remember terrorist?
What is Cortexiphan? Really?
Cortexvan is a highly experimental drug created in 1981 by Dr. William Bell and Dr. Walter Bishop and patented to massive dynamic. Cortexvan is meant to prevent the natural shrinking of brain power and mental ability referred to by Bell as limitation. Do you like that voice?
I have no idea what that voice is.
What does ZFT mean? What is Fringe about? Fringe is an American sci-fi fiction television series created by J.J. Abrams. Alex Kurtzman and Robert Orkey. The team uses fringe science and FBI investigative techniques to investigate a series of unexplained, often ghastly occurrences which are related to mysterious surrounding a parallel universe.
How lucky were you that the word ghastly was in there?
That was good. I was able to deliver that pretty well. Ghastly.
So you like that voice?
That's going to be my new when I read text now. And I'm going to be reading it like this. Like a off-put Malcolm McDowell. That's what that is. That is exactly what that is. That is an off-put Malcolm McDowell. How dare you ask that question of me? I didn't... You like that, Jacob?
Anyway,
You enjoy this?
this has been Salty Playground. You can find us on any podcast platform. You can find us on Twitter.
Try to find us, but we won't find you.
What? I don't even know what you're trying to go for. You fucked up that hard.
Know what's going on, Jacob.
Anyway, you can follow us on Twitter at SaltyPlayPod. You can follow Christian at cold_Christmas. You can follow me at brain_amoeba. You can email in at saltyplayground@gmail.com, and I think that's everything.
Yes, it is. And let me play you out.
I cannot believe you.